up everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to talk about Explorers of NAVORIA. It is a small box but packs a really big game if you ask me. I mean, not in a sense of the rules and everything, the game is pretty easy, pretty straightforward, but there is so much going on, so many ways to score points. I absolutely love this game. So yeah, let me show you what you get inside this box and while I'm showing you, I'm going to tell you what I love about it. So we have a rulebook and we have the rulebook for the expansion that we are going to review separately. I'm not sure what's doing here. So yeah, we are going to remove it aside for now. So the rulebook explains you how to play the game. Rulebook is concepted really weird, I must say. I didn't have trouble understanding the game, but reading through rules, I mean, everything was clear, but I was still kind of a little bit confused. You know, when I need to find something, I kind of find it in different places than I'm expecting. So yeah, but overall it's pretty easy to understand. There's also really cool how to play videos on YouTube, so you can check them out and learn how to play the game if you are into that thing. So we have a card that explains you all the things that will happen in a round. So in the first round you're going to recruit, then you are going to gather all your resources and stuff, and then is going to be an income phase and a return phase, and after doing this I think 3 times the game is over. So yeah, how the game plays is I'm going to tell you in a second, showing these cool tiles in here that you're going to draw from the bag. But before I do that, I want to show you the map because it's really important for you to understand how the game works. So each of the players will get one of these player boards, and basically this player board is where you are also going to be able to score some points. You're going to keep your houses up here that you are going to try and put them on a board, and once you get acquire resources, you're going to put them in these 3 spaces, and when the requirement is met you are able to build one of these houses up there. And yeah, so let me show you the map, and the map is pretty big actually, even though it's such a small box. The map is like these 3-fold maps. I'm not even sure if it's going to fit on a table, almost, but not. So yeah, whoa, there's components going all over the place. Okay, so we have the, let me just, board itself, and it's pretty big board, I know, but bear with me. Okay, so on this board basically you are going to have cards, and these cards will be offered up here. You are going to keep the cards, and up on the side of the board, because it doesn't fit on a table, I can't like set it up. You will have these cards. Each card corresponds to one of the colors, of course, and these cards will bring you different things. Green cards will mostly bring you resources, red cards will bring you some scoring options, and if you get some of the blue cards you can get some immediate award, and then you will also get some income in an income phase, you know, and purple ones will also give you some end game scoring stuff, and then there's the yellow ones that will give you to build on a certain spaces up here and to move on these lands and explore them, because this game is called Explorers of NAVORIA. Now, what's the beauty of this game is when it's your turn to play, you are going to draw 2 tiles from the bag, and one of these tiles you are going to put in a center up here, and the second one you are going to use to pick any of the cards that are offered. You're just going to put them on the space where the deck is, and you're just going to pick one of those cards, and they will not be replenished until the round is complete. Now, when the next player turn is, they can either take this, I'm sorry, I put this on the wrong space, this should be here. Now, when it's the next player turn, they can take this component and take the card from this row, or if they don't like it for some strange reason, they can also draw 2 more tiles. For example, they wanted a blue card, lucky them, and they will just leave this in the middle. Now the third player will maybe say, oh, I really need green, he will take this one, and you are going to do that depending how many players is playing, few times in a round, and that way you will gather cards in front of yourself, and you will acquire some resources and stuff and whatnot. After that is done, all of those tokens that are put on these spaces Now, one by one, but in a reverse order, going from the last player, you're going to take one and you're going to take any of the rewards. Of course, you want 6 points. Why would you take 2 points when you can take six? It's free, you know. And so you're going to take all these, you're going to take all these goods, armors, crystals, resources, apples, just straight up points. And once you are done with that, you're going to move on these tracks, you're going to score some points, and whoever has the most points by the end of the game will be winner. There is also some end game tiles that will be up here. So because when you collect these cards, they will have some icons on them of different like animals, masks, trolls, fire monsters, whatever. And once you have a certain amount of same icons showing, actually 5 in each of those, you can then claim them and get some points that way. So yeah, that's basically the Explorers of NAVORIA. I almost said something completely different. So yeah, that's basically it. That's how the game plays. It's super easy, it's straightforward. You just take some tokens from the bag, you know, pick one of the cards. If you get the tokens you like, fine. If you don't, there's still going to be some tokens in the middle, so you can always take those if you see cards that you like. And you're trying basically to combo the stuff the best way you can. Now, that's where the like heavy part of the game comes, because you know, when picking the cards and everything, that's really cool, but you really want to go for the combos. This game is tight, it ends up fast. So you don't have like too much time for mistakes, I would say. So as many times as you are able to like combo different things, that's better for you. Now the great thing that I really like about resources, once you pick up no matter how many resources you get, you can't put them in a same like bracket. You have to choose for each resource something different. Of course, you can never get more than 3 resources in a game. So if you get at most 3 resources, all of them will have to go in a separate ones. And this is also like a small gameplay by itself, a game in a game, because you know this one requires all 3 different things, and maybe you get 3 swords. That's easy, you just put each sword here. But if you get a sword, apple, and another apple, so do I want to put apple here, or do I maybe want to put apple here, because this one requires 4 of the same resources, doesn't matter what. So you can check out the cards, maybe see, okay, they're in the middle, I can pick this one up, I can get 2 more apples from that space if I get that card, you know, comboing stuff like that. So you can open yourself up, because putting those houses out will give you lots of points. You are scoring throughout this game non-stop. In the middle of the game, at the end of the round, you are constantly evaluating different tracks, you are scoring something, you are getting points, because moving on this track is really important, because if you build houses, once the round is over, you have to return to the starting space. But if you build some houses, you can then rest at those houses, so you don't have to go like, you know, all the way back. So next time you are much easier to hit the last space and get some extra points, you know, but everybody's running for those points. So yeah, overall, I really like Explorers of NAVORIA. It's such an easy game to understand. It's easy game to explain. There's lots of things going on, absolutely, but they're really understandable. You know, the game is such an easy game to understand how to play, and then it's just about, you know, getting the right stuff at the right time, doing everything correctly, so you know, to score the most points. And yeah, that is that. If you like these types of games, you know, when you comboing stuff, when you the card play, okay, you don't get that many cards, so but still it's really interesting, you know, because there's always going to be so much cards that are offered, and you like no, you will probably get only 3, and you can like use maybe 6, even 7 of them, you know. So you're always like, should I go for this one or this, you know. I really like that. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Do check out Explorers of NAVORIA. It's really fun game. And yeah, thank you for all your support, for likes, for comments, for shares, for supporting me on Patreon. All of that is very much appreciated. And until next time. Pozdrav.